Hi, I'm Paula. I'm one of the providers here. I'm a family nurse practitioner at Secoya.
Paula, can you tell me more about what happens during the initial intake appointment with you?
Yeah, so we get to spend 60 minutes together going over what your goals are, what your desires are, and what's bringing you into Secoya. So prior to you arriving that day, you'll have filled out some paperwork. I have a chance to look over that before you come in. Kind of gives me an overview of maybe what your concerns are. And oftentimes I find that in that first appointment, it has brought up to people more things that they maybe hadn't thought about when they were actually filling the paperwork out. So really it's a chance for us to get to know each other and figure out where your goals are and which direction we're gonna be moving together.
Excellent. Do you do a physical as part of the exam?
Yes, we do. Yep. So listening to heart and lungs, looking at eyes, ears, nose, mouth. Sometimes we'll detail that a little bit more depending on what your concerns are, if there's toenail issues or knee issues or things like that too.
So can you tell me how the initial exam is different than you might experience in the more like traditional insurance-based model?
Yeah, so the first thing is the time. We get a full 60 minutes together, which is unusual in most places. So that again gives us that time to really dive into your history and your goals and all of that. So I would say that's probably the biggest change, but it's also very personalized. You'll find in the insurance-based model, there's a lot of boxes that have to be checked in order for that visit to be billed. We're not bound by that here. We're still gonna talk about a lot of those same things. When were your surgeries and what kind of history have you had and medications and those types of things, but it's really curtailing the visit to you so that we can give you that personalized healthcare experience that you're looking for.
So after you complete your initial exam, what are the next steps?
So it kind of depends on what happened in that first visit. It might be that we have you come back to do some fasting lab work to give us some more information to help us detail our plan. It might be a referral to do some physical therapy. It might be doing some synexis here or neurofeedback or an appointment with Dr. Schilling. So it kind of just depends on what we find in that initial appointment in detail for your goals.
After your time with your provider, you get to go do 30 minutes of pulse magnetics, which is a really relaxing therapy. It's a great way to round off your examination. Good thing to just unwind. Paula is going to provide you with a bunch of different information. So that's just the way that we end the appointment.
We can't wait to meet you.